From bizarre animals to unknown creatures, there have been a series of strange recordings that scientists and researchers have sought to unravel in order to expose the secrets hidden within the untamed wilderness. Join us as we have a look at 15 recordings in the Amazon jungle no one can explain. Number 1. Whale in the middle of the jungle. Biologists in Brazil made a surprising discovery when they found a humpback whale in the middle of a remote forested island in the Amazon River. It was an unexpected occurrence because whales are supposed to be found thousands of miles only in Antarctica by that time of the year. The group located the whale after noticing vultures circling a mangrove on the island in the Amazon. They made a video as they approached the scene, where they found the lifeless humpback, about 26 feet long, wedged in thick shrubbery and brush, approximately 50 feet from the shore. Local government officials confirmed that the whale had died for some days. The recording seems strange and surprising because there are tens of thousands of humpback whales in the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Brazil, but all of them had already migrated south to feed near Antarctica during the summer. And so, discovering a humpback near the mouth of the Amazon River, 4,000 miles away from its expected feeding grounds, left scientists puzzled. Biologists examined the whale during low tide to search for clues about its cause of death. Samples would be taken from its body because of its large size and remote location. The entire whale could not be moved. A group would examine the whale for any sign of entanglement of netting or collisions with boats, but could not conclude why the young whale may have separated from the others before its demise in the middle of the forest. Number 2. A strange creature was seen on the beach. In a bizarre and unsettling occurrence, an unknown white creature emerged from the ocean's depths onto a beach near the Amazon forest. The strange figure was captured on video and swiftly shared by a TikTok user to circulate across online platforms, leaving viewers both fascinated and nervous by the bizarre creature that had washed ashore. In the video footage, the strange white creature can be seen lying motionless on the sandy beach, with its ugly appearance sending shivers down the spine. Descriptions of the creature vary widely, with comparisons ranging from an alien life form to an unknown species of marine organism. As news of the discovery spread, speculation and theories ran rampant, igniting the imagination of curious onlookers, prompting intense discussion amongst scientists and researchers. The creature's lack of resemblance to any known marine species added to the intrigue and raised numerous questions about its origin and purpose. People worldwide eagerly awaited expert analysis and explanations to illuminate the situation. Biologists and marine experts with deep knowledge of the Amazon forest would swiftly begin to examine the footage, consulting their extensive knowledge to decipher the nature of the mysterious creature. Initial observations would suggest that it might be an undiscovered species, possibly an organism from the deep ocean that had surfaced due to unknown circumstances. However, others would guess that it could be a specimen of known species in a highly unusual and unprecedented form. Number 3. The Boiling River. The river known by natives of the deep Amazonian forest as the Shinay Tempishka, the mysterious river with boiling waters, is located in Peru. There's a fascinating video about a boiling river in the Amazon jungle that has intrigued many, which includes geophysicists and scientists alike. It's been described as a deadly body of water that kills anything that falls into it. Intrigued by these legends, many have gone to investigate the truth and explore whether science could explain everything. Before 2011, the river was not believed to have existed, as it was just a rumor. That was until people began to search for it and made videos telling the world about its existence. This unique river is known for its characteristics of starting as a cold stream, gradually heating up, and then cooling down slightly at night. The boiling river spans around 9 kilometers, with its lower part being the hottest. The water is so hot that small animals will frequently fall into it and then be boiled alive. This extreme heat and the lethal consequences of falling into the river make every step near it a cautious and intentional one. Initially, there have been 3 scientific hypotheses that regards the existence of this boiling river. One would suggest that it was a volcanic feature. Another proposed it to be a non-volcanic feature with hot water flowing from the earth at a high rate. And the third, and most concerning, was that it's the result of an oil field accident. However, scientific studies have confirmed that the boiling river is a natural and non-volcanic geothermal feature with high water flow rates. However, another theory exists that it is because of the source of heat being from a geothermal gradient of the Earth. It's said that since it's closer to the Earth's mantle, that underground water will tend to be of a higher temperature than surface water, and that's what causes the river to boil. Rainwater falls onto the surface of the Amazon rainforest, and then it finds itself deep-rooted, where it travels down into the crust, and thus it gets heated in accordance with the geothermal gradient. Hot springs will then cause the water to come back up into the Shenandoah Tempishka. For scientists, the boiling river and its surrounding jungle hold geological significance and cultural and biological importance. It's a unique and valuable part of the Amazon that needs protecting amidst widespread deforestation that is currently going on. Number 4. Silk hinge spider of the Amazon forest. In 2003, a graduate student by the name of Troy Alexander would stumble upon a puzzling sight in the heart of the rainforest. He captured videos of a peculiar structure that went viral on the internet, leaving experts baffled. Nobody could determine the origin and purpose of this insane web tower, which Troy had named Silkhenge. Determined to solve the mystery, a team of scientists and entomologists would embark on an expedition to the forest. They had aimed to document the structure and uncover its secrets. Various theories had circulated which would suggest a slime mold, fungus, or even a hoax. However, the team had suspected that a spider might be involved based on compelling reasons. Initially unsure if they would find the structures, the team explored a trail, and they were astonished to discover over 45 of these formations. Isolating some of the structures and spending countless hours observing them day and night, they arrived at several conclusions after having confirmed that the structures were in fact created by spiders. 3 of the formations would reveal hatchlings, although the exact species remained unknown. This aspect would puzzle the team because it was uncommon for spiders to lay eggs and then abandon them. Additionally, each structure contained only a single egg, which was highly unusual. As of yet, the spider responsible for constructing these formations remain unidentified. However, it would be concluded that the fence surrounding the structure served a defensive purpose against ants. The silk strands could potentially ensnare the ants, while the distance from the central tower might deter them from detecting a food source within. Lastly, the team discovered that these spider structures were specific to a particular habitat. They were only found in areas of successional forest, which featured abundant trees and bamboo. This observation would align with a single structure only in Ecuador. Although the mystery of Silkhenge cannot be explained thoroughly, the team made significant progress and are still collecting input from spider experts to assist in identifying the species. Number 5. Mysterious hairless creature. In a video uploaded to YouTube, a bizarre hairless creature is seen gnawing its way through a steel cage, leaving viewers both disturbed and intrigued. The description accompanying the video claims that the creature was captured in a reservoir, specifically close to the Amazon jungle. The clawed animal, which some would speculate could be a rare bear species, can be observed aggressively biting the cage with a visibly bleeding mouth before using its limbs to tear the metal wiring apart. The video has sparked intense debate about the identity of the beast, with various accounts surfacing. According to the video's description, the creature was found swimming in a reservoir and was subsequently caught by workers from the department who had confined it to a steel cage. The footage ignited discussions, with some users suggesting that it depicts a mythical water monster from ancient times, while others have suggested that pollution may have impacted the creature, as the reservoir has recently been inundated with toxic sewage. One theory proposes that the creature is a Malaysian bear that suffers from alopecia, a condition that results in baldness. A director of animals would suspect that the footage actually originated from Borneo. The captivating nature of this hairless creature continues to generate debate, leaving many eager to uncover its true identity and unravel the mysteries that surround its existence. Number 6. Wildlife cameras capture a strange animal. In the forest, a wildlife camera is mounted to monitor the activities of animals, and some moments captivate the imagination. In 2013, a reader of the Bangor Daily News would submit a trail camera photo of an unidentified creature looking like a chupacabra. The story quickly went viral for all of the strange glowing eyes, with people assuming that they couldn't differentiate between a regular animal and a vampire-like beast. Now, this is not in fact a chupacabra. It could, however, be a mangy coyote, a wet bedraggled dog, or even a weird-looking fox. However, the video sent by the reader might actually therefore feature an unknown and supernatural creature. We do find ourselves confronted with a mysterious animal, but perhaps someone out there could shed some light on what it actually is. In the footage, you see the creature, whose appearance is unusual, with a little bit of a glow in the eyes. Some have suggested the possibility of it being a remarkably tall rat. It's worth noting that the camera's date and timestamp malfunctioned, rendering it to be unreliable in determining when it was captured. This only adds to the mystery, as the absence of context fuels the curiosity further. Number 7. The giant spider. In the Peruvian part of the Amazon jungle, scientists from the University of Michigan made a fascinating and somewhat disturbing discovery. While conducting research in the rainforest, they would encounter a giant spider the size of a dinner plate dragging a small possum along the jungle floor. Now, the spider had grasped the opossum by the neck, and although it was still twitching, it was clearly overpowered. Scientists would observe the unusual spectacle for around 5 minutes, capturing it on video before it took its prey behind a tree to devour its meal in peace. This encounter, which took place in 2016, was a mysterious and unusual observation that would provide valuable insights into the natural world. Research expeditions into the Amazon rainforest would focus on understanding the abundance and diversity of species in the tropics, and that kind of spider, also later to be confirmed a megalomorph tarantula, had not been documented on video before. In fact, it was the first known documentation of a case of the spider consuming a possum. The students who were involved in the discovery were astounded and thrilled by what they had witnessed. A doctoral student by the name of Michael Grundler would express his initial disbelief and excitement, stating that he knew that he was witnessing something truly extraordinary, but had only realized its significance much later on. The encounter would be captured on video so that the entire world could see. Number 8. Most giant anaconda ever seen. Medusa, a snake residing in Kansas City, Missouri, currently holds the Guinness World Record for the longest snake in captivity, measuring an impressive 25 feet and 2 inches in length. While the snake is the longest one in the world, the green anaconda is the heaviest, largest, and longest snake in South America and the Amazon rainforest. An adventurous diver by the name of Alex would take a video of the largest anaconda while diving in a river in the Amazon. He had always dreamed of exploring the mysteries of the Amazon River and had heard fascinating tales of the incredible wildlife that resides within its depths, particularly the legendary green anaconda, the largest snake in the world. As he descended deeper into the river, the water became more relaxed and visibility would gradually improve. He would marvel at the vibrant aquatic life that thrived beneath the surface. Schools of colorful fish would swim by, and exotic plants swayed gently with the current. Suddenly, anticipation would overwhelm him as he spotted a massive shadow gliding through the water. It was the unmistakable form of a green anaconda. The creature moved with elegance, its powerful body twisting and turning effortlessly. Determined to capture this mesmerizing sight, Alex steadfastly held his camera, following the anaconda's graceful moves. With each passing moment, he marveled at the sheer size and beauty of the snake, its emerald scales glistening under the dappled sunlight that filtered through the dense canopy above. The anaconda, seemingly unperturbed by his presence, would continue its leisurely swim through the river. He just couldn't believe his luck, because he was witnessing a rare spectacle that few people will ever experience firsthand. Number 9. The Walking Tree. Amongst the estimated 80,000 plant species that reside within the Amazon basin, one is particularly unique. Commonly known as the walking palm or cachepona, in the dense tropical forests of South and Central America, plants constantly face fierce competition from neighboring species for vital resources like nutrients and sunlight. The walking palm has evolved an extraordinary strategy in order to gain an advantage in its struggle for survival. In the video, you can see the slender trunk of this palm tree, reaching heights of 10 to 25 meters, emerging from a cone-like cluster of aerial roots that are visible above the ground. These roots act as stilts, lifting the trunk above the forest floor. However, further investigation would reveal the walking palm employs its aerial roots not for stability, but as a means of moving on when it becomes shaded by larger trees and the soil then loses its meager nutrients. By generating new aerial roots, the palm can slowly relocate to another part of the forest floor that offers better conditions for survival. This would include undisturbed nutrient-rich soil and increased access to life-sustaining sunlight. Some accounts would suggest that the palm can move up to 20 meters from its original position. As the soil beneath the palm deteriorates, it extends new long roots into the undisturbed ground, gradually bending its entire structure towards these new roots until the older ones are lifted. Everything is just speculation because no real explanation has been made to support the mysterious movement of the walking palm tree noticed in the forest. Number 10. Singing dogs rediscovered in the wild. The singing dog, long believed to be extinct in the wild, has been found to thrive in the highlands of the jungle. A video of the singing dog species in the mountainous regions near a gold mine in the Indonesian half of the island was recorded. A groundbreaking genetic study confirmed the existence of a surviving population of these unique canines who are renowned for their distinctive howling, challenging the previous scientific assumptions. This exciting discovery has sparked renewed hope for the conservation of this most rare species. The dog would be last observed by scientists in the 1970s and had been presumed to only exist in captivity, with approximately 200 to 300 individuals residing in zoos and sanctuaries worldwide. However, reports and a series of photographs would hint at the presence of a similar dog species now reappearing, which is a mystery as to how it's possible for the animal to still exist even 50 years after, and now far away from their natural habitat. These reports would prompt the president of New Guinea Highland Wild Dog Foundation to investigate the mysterious dogs. His team would collect fecal samples for further analysis. Notably, the physical characteristics and behaviors exhibited by these dogs closely resemble those of the New Guinea singing dog. The result of this genetic analysis was groundbreaking. The newly discovered population shows significantly higher genetic diversity than their New Guinea singing dogs. Number 11. Unidentified creature. In a strange and surprising turn of events, a jogger in Sydney's Marrickville suburb would stumble upon a peculiar creature during his morning run. Harry Hayes was jogging following heavy rains in the region when he encountered an unidentifiable animal-shaped creature with a trunk-like appendage extending from its body. Bewildered by the sight of it, he then shared the video of the alien-like embryo on Instagram, questioning its origins. In the video, he can be seen prodding the creature with a stick, however, it remains motionless. The video would quickly go viral online, leaving many perplexed and offering various speculations. Some would suggest that it might be a shark embryo or another type of sea creature, while others had joked that it could be the unfortunate shape formed by glue. Even biologists were left unable to provide a definitive answer to the mystery. One biologist by the name of Ellie Alyssa would express her confusion, speculating whether or not it could have been a possum or even a glider embryo, but it lacked the context and scale for a conclusive ID. Alyssa's peers also struggled to reach a consensus on the creature's identity. The video continues to circulate online, captivating viewers eagerly awaiting an explanation for this unusual find. Number 12. Ancient settlement discovered. A recent video has revealed ancient ruins in the Amazon jungle near Bolivia, which sheds light on a previously unknown settlement that was built by a pre-Hispanic civilization. Using advanced technology, which employs lasers to create detailed 3D ground maps, researchers would uncover evidence of 11 settlements with large pyramids and canals. It's been established that the ancient Amazonians inhabited bustling towns with 22-meter-tall clay pyramids and extensive elevated pathways approximately 1,500 years ago. The research team would identify 2 major settlement sites, along with 24 minor areas, 15 of which had been previously unknown. These villages date anywhere from 500 to 1400 CE and belong to a civilization in the Bolivian Amazon that's long thought to have been extinct. The complexity of the newly discovered settlements has astounded the researchers who were involved in the study. The finding challenges perceptions of the Amazon as an untouched wilderness before European colonization, and also adds to a growing body of evidence that would suggest that the rainforest was home to advanced societies long before external influences arrived. The belief that the dense and wild nature of the rainforest would have hindered large-scale human settlements has been debunked through these significant archaeological findings. The discovery made by the video cannot be explained in full, as scientists cannot tell how the artwork and designs are buried in part of the Amazon forest. Number 13. A rare jaguarundi cub. A rare albino jaguarundi cub was rescued in Colombia. This particular cub is the first of its kind to be discovered within the country, making it an extraordinary find for conservationists. After receiving the necessary medical treatment, the cub would then be transferred to the Conservation Park of Medellin for further care. Authorities collaborated with the local fire department in order to rescue the cub, after being located in an area that was 4 hours away from any urban area. The park released a heartwarming video that showcased the adorable cub, approximately the size of a kitten, undergoing a dental and paw examination. The cub's distinct features are its pure white fur and striking red eyes due to its inability to produce pigment. Unfortunately, this unique coloring also poses challenges to the cub's survival in the wild. A lack of camouflage hampers its ability to effectively hide from predators, but also to hunt for prey. These species are a wildcat that's native to the Americas, with a range that spans from Mexico to Argentina. These slender, medium-sized animals are characterized by their narrow heads and small round ears, typically measuring twice the size of a domestic cat. By providing a safe environment and proper care, the Conservation Park of Medellin aims to ensure this extraordinary cub's well-being and long-term survival. Number 14. Footage of unknown animal. The city of Amarillo, Texas, was seeking help to identify a mysterious creature that was spotted outside of a local zoo. In an effort to make proper identification on the strange creature, the zoo would share a photo online, prompting people as to whether or not they had any ideas about what the unidentified Amarillo object could be. According to Michael Kushaba, the park's recreation director, zoo staff would come across the photo while reviewing footage from gaming cameras that had been placed all throughout the zoo. The photo captured an open area just outside the zoo that doesn't see a whole lot of traffic, and after sharing the image with coworkers, they were all stumped, deciding to reach out to the community for assistance. Kushaba clarified that no animals had been harmed and that no one was at the zoo when the photo was taken. He also emphasized that no fear should be associated with the situation. It was only merely curiosity in order to identify the animal. Number 15. The lizard that walks on water. Scientists have made an intriguing discovery about Jesus lizards and their ability to walk on water. Jesus lizards are known as such due to their remarkable water-walking skills, and in this video, you can see one running away from a predator. They can traverse the water surface by generating forces with their feet, keeping their bodies above the water, and maintaining an upright posture. These tree-dwelling lizards drop into the water and run across its surface when threatened by predators. Researchers sprinkled tiny reflective glass beads in the water, which allowed them to track the movement of the lizards. By analyzing the video's frames and calculating the forces generated during each stride, they were able to gain insights into the lizard's mechanics. But still, the mystery of the lizard's ability to walk on water is not able to be fully explained. That's all for today's 15 recordings in the Amazon jungle no one can explain. Share your thoughts in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one.